now we give it up for our host, Mike Perkins!
More than anything.
Guys, this is another late show tonight.
Yes, baby. Yes, we are here. Woo! I love it. Wait, I gotta turn this video off. There we go.
Hey.
I love you guys. This is the part of the show where I would normally just hug everyone on stage, but we're here on Zoom talking to you fine people. So thank you for tuning in, sharing it with all your friends and family. And what's cool about this is that we can stream to the East Coast also. So that's why usually I have like 2 people come out to my shows in LA, but we have 45 people right now on Facebook Live. So it's a good time. I'm here with my man, partner in crime, Mr. Paul Brodo. Give it up for Paul Brodo, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, yo.
Woo!
Yeah,
Paul Brodo!
And also the best house band in all of late night Zoom television. It is the show with Adam and Sean, ladies and gentlemen. For them.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have an amazing show tonight for you guys. How are you, Paul? How have you been during this whole thing?
My daily schedule has not changed one bit, Mike. I still don't wear pants, and I just loiter in my room. We're good.
Hey.
I love it. That's awesome. So you've been doing good. Everybody's safe and sound, and everybody's having a good time in quarantine.
So much good time.
Yeah.
So much good time. Like you're looking at the good times.
I love it. Adam and Sean, how you guys doing? You guys doing okay?
I'm doing well.
Got a baby.
Got
Have
a
a baby
baby?
that's growing. Got a baby that's growing.
Can we show the baby? Show the baby.
Yeah.
Show the baby.
Baby's growing. Hi, Bubba. And got a baby. Got some creepy dolls in her room. Trying to freak her out and making her learn about the scary things in life.
I've got a margarita, not a baby.
Same thing.
So Adam and I are at very different stages in our lives.
Yeah.
Well, that's great to hear. But how's the family? Everybody's doing good? Family safe? and
Everybody's
sound?
good. Everybody's good.
That's good.
Getting rid of babies.
I think as we're talking to you, I'm on the screen the entire time. So I think
No,
everyone's
we
just
see
looking at my
everybody.
phone. So when you say creepy dolls, it's kind of like, what's happening?
I got some
The
creepy
Facebook
dolls
season.
behind me.
I got my dog Bugsy here with me.
Bugsy.
Check him out, ladies and gentlemen. He's here to hang.
And we got Paul.
I put a bow tie on him, and he took it off literally 5 minutes before he went live. And I was trying to put it on. But if you did chime in live, you've seen that he was doing that. That I was trying to put it back on him, but it didn't happen. Well, I hope everyone's doing good. Wherever you guys are staying, whether it's Jersey, Vegas. I think my mom and dad are chiming in right now. Maybe, who knows? We got some people on the Facebook comments, but what do you guys think? You want to do some? What's that?
What was that?
Great. Oh, mute the feed. I'm not.
Yeah, somebody has the feed up, so it's playing back.
Oh, okay, great. I don't have it on. Okay, cool. So cool. You guys want to do some current events? You guys ready for some current events?
I'm waiting for it.
Ready for the monologue right now, baby?
Let's do
Monologue
it.
time.
All right, so check it out. For the summer, a company in Italy proposed a social distancing idea using beach cubicles. Yeah, they're big cubicles that can hold about 3 people and some chairs. Because we all know nothing is more relaxing than still feeling like you're at the office. Ladies, just put a beach cubicle on the sand? You kidding me? How you gonna play frisbee, right? How you gonna frisbee inside the cubicle? Right? This was a story too. A new report states that the coronavirus may spark a devastating global condom shortage. In the event this does happen, guys, just make sure you please check your old high school wallets. We all know you got one in there. We all know. Never used it. I think it still works. Does it still work? Okay.
No, those have expiration dates.
There's expirations. We're good. We'll figure it out.
It'll work if you believe.
All right, babe, we got to believe. Believe in me. Believe
That's
in
all
me.
we need.
This happened. Speaking of having some sex, a married couple in Virginia said that this quarantine has really saved their marriage, and the first night in lockdown was the best night and best sex they've had in 2 years.
Hey.
Okay, getting it in, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes.
They were so lost in the moment, though, not realizing that their teenage sons were still in the house. They said the complete opposite. It was they were, Mom, Dad, you were so loud. You were so loud. What are you doing? Why?
Why are they clapping in the other room?
Wow, she's agreeing with him a lot.
Give it up, honey. Give it up, Dad. Give it up, Dad.
I'm really proud.
This was also in the news. Marvel Studios has announced their new projects and upcoming ideas for the franchise in the next couple years. Following last year's Spider-Man films, they already decided for the next installment of Spider-Man Stay at Home. For all you Marvel geeks out there.
Yeah.
I love that movie, dude. Paul, you're a big Marvel guy.
I am.
Far
He's a big guy.
Far From Home, yeah. Far From Home is pretty good.
It was a great one. It was good. Also, guys, this happened. Nike has announced that they're now turning shoe parts into face shields.
Yeah.
I feel the sit. I know. Kai,
That was my bad.
Same.
She wasn't feeling that joke, Mike. She wasn't feeling that joke. I was like, oh, shut the fuck up.
She's an Adidas girl. I'm pretty sure she's an Adidas girl. Nike, bullshit, Nike. Bullshit. I think that is great though that they're turning the shoe parts into face shields. The only downfall is that you now have a high chance of getting athlete's face. So, yeah, Kai, you were right. Kai, you were right. I should have went with Kai. This next joke is for Bugsy, my man Bugsy.
Bugsy.
Doctors are now saying that dogs can sniff out the coronavirus on people.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Is that
The
true?
only hard part is getting them to wear a mask. So the only hard part, wearing a mask. It was announced that many DJs are still working and hosting virtual high school proms for all the students stuck in quarantine.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? Because what better way to spend that last lovely slow dance with the woman you love? Your mother. Mom, hands up here. Mom, why are you clapping? Why are you clapping so much?
Why is it clapping?
What's going on? What is this? Damn it. I can't do it. Speaking of mothers, a mother in North Carolina was seen wearing a Buzz Lightyear helmet while shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Although stated not the safest method, but still perfect for doing a quick trip to Infinity Bath and Beyond.
Oh.
Hi, what did you think?
She's playing with a ball. She doesn't give a shit.
That happens to every single live show we do anyway. Someone just plays with a ball.
Someone just starts playing with a ball and is like, I'm done with this shit.
So that was the monologue, guys. That was my monologue.
Hey!
Thank you so much. But also, I want to shout this out right now. Is the reason we're all here tonight? We were supposed to have this show on March 26th, and because of the coronavirus, I'm sweating a lot. Look at this. Summertime, baby. Because of the coronavirus, we couldn't have our show because everything's pretty much closed down in LA. And one big thing that is closed down right now is the entire NoHo Arts District. So, I know this was a free show for everyone on Facebook Live, but we're asking, if you want to, this show is to benefit the NoHo Arts District and also Loft Ensemble, which is the amazing venue that we're at every single month. They're an amazing nonprofit. Adam, you want to say a couple words about Loft Ensemble?
Yeah, it's a theater company started many, many years ago. About 14 years ago, I started this place. We were downtown, then we were in Sherman Oaks, and then now we're in NoHo. Opened a brand new space there, and it means the world to me and to many other people that are not only in this show, but just doing all kinds of things. And so right now, theaters in general, I mean, probably is going to be some of the hardest hit things that are around. And so just trying to find ways to help keep these things afloat. So when we come back with fire, and we come back ready to go.
Can you take me
And
higher?
what's amazing is we actually started this show about maybe a year ago. We were at a different location. What I was thinking too is like, it's so hot right now in LA. We've never done the show in the summertime.
Yeah. And that room's gonna be nice.
It always worked out where we weren't like in the summertime, which is now like we're at home and stuff. But Loft Ensemble, I mean, Adam, you're one of my best friends in the world, and you gave me the opportunity and chance to bring the show to Loft Ensemble, and it just grew, 100 times better than it was. There wasn't 10 people playing with balls in the front row. There was only one, but worked out pretty good. And I want to give a shout out to Loft Ensemble right now. This is their Venmo. If you would like to donate anything, $5, $10, $1,000, whatever you want to do to help benefit Loft Ensemble, because they've done so much for us and given me a chance to do this amazing, funny show that we do every month. And also, this is the GoFundMe for the NoHo Arts District. And if it's at gofundme.com/save NoHo Theaters. So I wanted to give a shout out to them. If you guys have been watching Jimmy Fallon's At Home editions, his daughters usually write all the stuff on their cards. Bugsy wrote all of these. So he's got good.
What? Really nice handwriting.
It's amazing.
He's got good penmanship. What better way to get the show kicking back into gear than bringing up our house band? The show with Adam and Sean, ladies and gentlemen. You guys ready for the show with Adam and Sean?
Been ready.
Yeah, been ready, baby. I've been ready.
Many moons ago on Hollywood Boulevard, a wizard came down from outer space and zapped one single star. He took all of his magic and he shot it from his hands and blessed the stone with rock and roll and gave it to our band. That very moment, our first time on a stage, Greenwich Village open mic where Sondheim was the rage. The ceiling opened up and lightning struck down from the sky and hit the stage where we both stood and neither of us died. We bring the thunder, the lightning, the thunder, the lightning, the thunder, the lightning from Hollywood Boulevard. Thunder and lightning. Thunder and lightning, thunder and lightning from Hollywood Boulevard. What do we do with all this rock and roll? We give it to you every night like jelly on a roll. Speaking of rolls, have you ever had a baguette? They are so delicious, I cannot believe they're French. Come to think of it, I don't like French cuisine, 'cause I am American and let freedom ring. We bring the thunder, the lightning, thunder, the lightning, thunder, the lightning, and let freedom ring. And thunder and lightning, thunder and lightning, thunder and lightning. We don't like French cuisine. We got off topic with all this French cuisine, but all we can think about is crepes and cheese. I like my crepes with a spread of Nutella, and I prefer my crepes with some bananas. We bring the crepes and bananas, crepes and Nutella, crepes and bananas. Let freedom ring, crepes and bananas, crepes and Nutella, crepes and bananas. Is that French cuisine? Crepes and bananas, thunder and lightning, lightning, freedom, bananas. Bananas don't sound French to me.
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when people hung out.
Adam and
Talking
Sean,
about.
the best in the
I'm
biz.
talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Kicking some ass.
You see that?
Thunder
Live
and-
people in a room together.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of
That
people
was
in a room together watching people do something. Wow.
That was crazy.
The fuck was
Get what
that?
that's like.
That was so many people in a room. That was one of the, while we're on the topic, that was one of the best shows I've done in LA, bro.
Oh, that was one of the best nights of my life, to be honest. That was an
It was
amazing
incredible.
experience. Yeah, it was an amazing experience.
So you
There's
guys,
so
when
many
you guys
people.
first
I dressed
met,
as a cat.
it was
Mhm.
Thunder and Lightning that hit, right? It was that like
Yeah,
that
yeah, we
chemistry
had
just hit.
boom. How it
Yeah,
happened.
we were a living room band as opposed to a garage band that eventually got out of the living room.
And we really did play at a Sondheim open mic music night in
New York.
In
Yeah.
New York.
It was
That's
one of
how
our
we-
first shows.
That was one of our. It was really kind of the first show that we ever played, and we were like, "This is the shit," and
Yeah.
let's do this more.
And we didn't know at the time that it was the middle of the night, probably 2 a.m. Our friend said he knew about an open mic that we could go try out, and we had no idea that it was actually more of a gay cabaret, and they were
Not
singing
more. It wasn't more of a
It
gay
was a
cabaret.
gay
It was
cabaret.
a straight
Just a
up
little
gay
more.
cabaret.
Yeah, they were all singing Sondheim songs that evening, and then we came on and sang our songs about boners and stuff. And my brother took a video of us playing our
Hey, boner.
first song, and right at the end of it, you can see a silhouette in the front of us of 2 men stand up and then just start making out. And it was,
It's so funny.
it was like, we're a band. We are a band now.
I love that. Well, you guys are the best. Every time I see you guys, I just rock out. You're amazing. You're amazing
Thanks.
every time I see you guys.
Just had to
Another
put up a
amazing.
couple of those
Also,
shows,
this
so.
is if you guys want to follow them at the show with Adam and Sean with all the underscores right there on Instagram. Check them out on YouTube and stuff too, because they are the
Production
best
value, Mike.
in the biz. Also, the best in the biz. One of my best friends coming up right now. These are all my best friends on the Zoom right
Let's be
now.
honest.
They're all my best friends. Let's just say that they're all my best friends. But this guy's been a mentor to me, and he was our very first guest on Another Late Show Tonight. And he does a segment every month with us, which is amazing. And we like to call it Sports and a Half with my man, Ryan McDaniel. Sports and a half. Sports and a half.
Sports, yeah.
Sports and a half.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. That's right. I was on the first show back at the old venue, which sucked. Right. Okay. Here we are at our third venue, which dicey, but we'll give it a shot. Sports segment, and it's devoted to your emotions. Don't think about things. Don't make any logic. If you have a feeling or an emotional response to anything, you should do it. You should yell in your house and make everyone in your house wonder, why is he yelling at the Facebook Live? I'm going to give you lots of thumbs up, lots of woo, lots of energy, positive, negative, however it goes. Okay? Here's the sports stories from Sports and a Half.
Yeah.
Yeah. NFL draft is going on right now from Roger Goodell's basement. Yeah!
Maybe.
It's going on from his basement. And in a sign that the NFL can adapt to the changing times, all of the NFL players have agreed to commit all crimes from 6 feet away this year.
Sports and a half.
Sports and a half.
In case you were wondering if the internet is running out of things for frat boys to jerk off to, Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski have reunited. Okay, I like it. That's your feeling on it. That's your feeling. These couple of old guys looking to retire in Florida, have a good time. I dig it. These chill broskies are trying to turn Florida man into Florida man. And, the thing is, they are old, though. They're quite old. They're signing up to play for the Buccaneers. And there is a rumor that the Buccaneers are going to change their name from Buccaneers to Bruh, Can't Hear. The Olympics were delayed a year. Which was a big deal. Almost all the Olympic athletes were very upset about this, except for the gymnasts who were like, what's one more year suppressing my hormones? Sports and a half!
Sports and a half!
UFC has plans to start a fight island. I'm with it. They're going to move all the fighters to an island where they will be naturally isolated, and then they'll just fight for our entertainment. They felt like this wasn't crazy enough, so they have decided that the winner of each fight will also get to have a televised dinner with Flava Flav. Winner, flavorful dinner. Yes. Make it as crazy as possible. Sports and a half.
Sports and a half.
Charge! Taiwan still has baseball. The Taiwanese Baseball League is still going on. They're playing, but they're not playing to real fans. In the stands, they have cardboard cutouts.
Wow.
For it. I like it. It wouldn't work here, but it's fine in Taiwan. You might as well have fake fans. You got fake baseball players. They also checked in on the cardboard cutouts, and it turns out they have more moral integrity than the Houston Astros. Oh! Sports and a half!
Sports and a half!
All right, our last story for Sports and a Half tonight. You didn't think there were any spectator sports, but it turned out there was one spectator sport over the weekend, and that was protest. People protesting. We got different opinions on it. Women's rights advocates were very rankled by a woman who had a sign that said, "My body, my choice." It's a good thing that civil rights advocates didn't see the guy standing next to her wearing a sign that said, "Stop! Can I share my screen?" Too far, bro. Sports and a half.
Sports and a
half, baby.
Sports and a half.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Sports and a Half with my man Brian McDaniel. Brian, you're the man. How you been doing with all this crazy stuff going on in the world?
Really good. I was working up until last week. Whatever. It's fine. I had a job for a lot of quarantine, so I'm happy with that. And now I'm just doing whatever my wife tells me to do. Trying to fix sinks and make repairs around the house. She got me, and I have no excuse. So
yeah,
I'm fully committed.
I'll do it tomorrow. It'll be fine.
No, there's none of that. Why not now? Really
Here you go. Here's the hammer. Well, you have what's cool about this, I think the silver lining of all of it is you get to spend more time with your kids too. And you have 2 daughters, which are the best. I mean, I seen her, she was actually playing the guitar, singing your other daughter to sleep, which was the cutest thing. I think it broke the internet. You know what I mean? It was just.
You know what? People have been bagging on people with kids like, oh, you have to take care of your kids all day. Well, I've got 3 other people I can interact with instead of just one. I'm kind of feeling it, you know?
Yeah.
It works for me.
I've been talking to Bugsy the whole time, so it doesn't really work as good. He kind of hates me already.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your mind, Mike.
But you know. Well, Brian, thanks for you're the man, dude. Thanks for doing this. I always love having you on the show. If you want to follow him at Brian F. McDaniel on Instagram, check him out. He's the best in the biz. Brian, you're the man. Thank you so much. We'll catch up on some Westworld this Sunday because we've been talking Westworld the past couple weeks, which is insane. If you guys haven't watched Westworld, we're actually sponsored by HBO and Westworld. So if you guys want to check it out, we get some residual from it.
Nice.
So that'd be great. Thank you, Brian. Give it up one more time for Brian McDaniel, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Brian.
Woo! Coming up right now, another good friend of mine, one of my best friends in the world. I've known this guy since we started. We pretty much started comedy together. We started doing UCB together. I met him at Flappers. We did the whole thing, and he runs an amazing show at the Acme Comedy Club in NoHo, which is part of the NoHo Arts District. So, guys, get the round of applause going. Get it going for my man.
It is me. Thank you. I look beautiful. I know. I'm getting fat as shit during this quarantine. I don't know. Like, I thought, part of me thought I was like going to lose weight and eat healthy and do shit right. I've done none of it. It's like I go outside and I can exercise, and then I eat like Wingstop twice a day. Like, that's where I'm at right now. What's a healthy dinner? Let's go to Chick-fil-A, sweetie. That's healthy. Protein. It's bad, man. I feel guilty because I'm actually having a pretty good quarantine. Like, things are okay for me, right? Like, I feel bad because I like watch the news and some people like really have it tough, and I feel bad for those people. But at the same time, like most of the year, like everyone else's lives are great and mine is shit. So I kind of like to remember. You know, I don't know, like I still have it. I'm getting shit done. I've been like productive, you know. My girlfriend's been putting me to work like I'm Tim the Toolman Taylor. I'm like doing home improvement projects, hanging up pictures. I built shelves. I didn't even know I could do that. She taught me how to use a sewing machine because that's how much free time we have. I literally built the sound booth I'm standing in. Free time. I know. It's like when I was in like, you know, in grade school, like you had summer. It was like 3 true months off every year. Like, I think we should continue this even after the disease is gone. Like, the whole world just takes a month off every year and just does nothing, and just everything's closed. Stop freaking out about it. It'd be great. That's where I'm at. I just realized some family members and people are watching, so now I'm questioning almost every joke I was going to tell. I had so many quarantine porn jokes, and now I can't say them. They were good porn jokes. Yeah. Now I'm uncomfortable saying the porn jokes. So I am having like trouble sleeping though, because it's just like there's, you know, so much, I don't know, there's just so much information coming at me all the time. So like I've been taking like ZQL sleeping pills and stuff like that, you know. And but I have this phobia, like I'm deathly afraid of keeping sleeping pills like in my nightstand, because I have this fear that I'm gonna wake up and like a I don't know, having like a, what do you call that? Like a, I don't know, like a half awake state, and I take all the sleeping pills and I accidentally kill myself. It's a real fear. I cannot keep sleeping pills in my nightstand. I'm afraid I'm gonna take them all, you know. And it sucks like during this time too, like I can't I have an ulcer right now and I can't drink. And I also have panic attacks, so I can't smoke pot. So I'm just dealing with this sober. You know, it's fun. It's great. And that's it. I was pushing it all too far. Like the drinking, the weed. Like I used to like do. I never got high once before I moved to California, and then I came here and I got high every day for 2 years. I was a champion of drugs. It's amazing at drugs. All-American drug taker. And then there was this one day I went to a bachelor party. And honestly, I was trying to show off because it was 420 and it was in Texas. So I was like, oh, I'm from California. I know how to get a party. And I told my friends I was going to take 420 edibles. because it was 420. And ended up taking like 17 of them, and then I just like collapsed, and my friends like had to call the paramedics and shit. It was and also, the same problem with drinking for a while too. Like I had to stop drinking. Like I wouldn't drink very often. I'd just have a glass of wine here or there. But for some reason, every time I'd hang out with my friend Mary, I would get like plastered crazy drunk. And I went home for her wedding. I went to her wedding. I saw the ceremony, and then there was an open bar between the ceremony and the reception while they were taking pictures. And I had like 7 martinis in like 20 minutes. And I realized, oh man, I'm going to embarrass myself at my best friend's wedding. I better go sit in my car for a while. And I went and I sat in my car and I fell asleep and didn't wake up till the entire thing was over. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. No more drugs or substances for me. This is seltzer water. Yeah, soda. I recommend it. I don't like that the Los Angeles mayor is like telling people to go and tattle on people. I just say that. I had friends who were like bragging on Facebook about, yeah, my neighbor was having a party. I called the cops and have them shut it down. And like, I understand if your neighbors are being assholes and they've got 150 people over at their house, but I legit had a friend bragging because he helped shut down a memorial service that was happening next door. I was like, you're the bitch in this situation, right? Like, there's no way to win that. Like, I know they're not supposed to gather, but it's a funeral. It's shitty enough. Like, they're doing it in the backyard in Burbank. Like, no one wants to have a memorial in a backyard in Burbank. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe you do. I have asthma, and so like I'm really symptomatic in the mornings before I take my medicine. So basically, I wake up every single morning thinking I have coronavirus for like the first 20 minutes, and take a few squirts of the inhaler, and I'm good to go. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's my life. I haven't done stand-up in 6 weeks. I forgot how comedy works. And I have great porn jokes right here on the screen. I cannot say. My girlfriend came in like 30 seconds before I went on. She's like, "Oh, my family's watching in Pennsylvania." I'm like, "Great, Jay and Michelle are watching. No porn jokes, Jay. I love you, Jay." Michelle, thank you for the face masks. My girlfriend's mom has been making me face masks and sending them to me, and I think it's awesome. That's where I am.
Oh, it's so funny.
The rest was porn jokes, Mike. I don't know what else. But yeah, I'm having an okay quarantine. Like it's weird that I have a job. I have no idea why I got to stay. Really, they furloughed all these. Like, I work for a great company. I have great coworkers, and I was told I get to stay, and I was like, really, me? This guy? I don't show up on time. Like, why would you choose me? I don't know. I feel bad about it. And I don't know. I don't know how jokes work anymore. That's what I'm telling you. I've forgotten. Like, this is where I'm at, in a very hot sound booth, drinking water on camera. This is where I'm at. It feels like a Yoo-Hoo Room show. Can I be honest? All right. That's all I have, Mike Perkins.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Wuthrich. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Wuthrich.
Yay, Nick Wuthrich.
He actually sent me what he was watching, so I'm going to screenshot that porn for you guys right on Facebook Live and just completely get kicked off of Facebook. That's so funny, dude. I'm glad you're staying healthy and good. You got some face masks and all that good stuff. That's good. Dude, we're all in the same boat. We haven't done... I mean, what's good about the Zoom stuff is you can still connect with like your comedy buddies and stuff.
Yeah.
But dude, being on stage, like, yeah, we're all going to be the first show back when we have like to get on stage to a live audience is going to be insane. It's going to be nuts. We're going to be like, I'm going to be all over the place.
Can't wait.
I'm going to be like, what is housework? What is this? Why do you keep shining a light at me? Quit it.
Yeah. I thought housework was cleaning and doing dishes every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what housework was.
Yeah.
What is happening? So I want to talk to you about Giggle Bash. Giggle Bash you've been doing that show for like 80 weeks, I think it is. Has it been 80 weeks?
Oh, yeah, I think we were like, I think that was like our 85th or 86th show right before we shut down. It's crazy.
Wow. And you were actually the last show like in LA before the quarantine happened, wasn't it? Like that Thursday?
Pretty much, man. Yeah, because Dan Kane, the owner of Acme, was nice enough to let us go on that night. And, man, that was crazy because they basically issued the order but said it wasn't going into effect till midnight. So he let us, have that show. And I think that's like when the theaters first started shutting down, and then like a week later is when they just shut down like, all dine-in restaurants. It was basically they made it the same as San Francisco, So, but that last show, man, that was something, man. Like you could feel the tension in the room, and people like desperately needed laughs, and it was a hell of a lineup and great show, man.
Yeah. Well, I love those times. Like we've done so many shows together. Even like I remember doing that one we still talk about. It was right during the LA fires and the earthquakes and stuff. We had a Flappers.
Yes.
And there was like, it was just us in the room, and we had the best time ever because we were all just on edge, about what's going on. Like, I think a lot of comics had to drop out because like their house was on fire, which is insane, and thank God they're okay now.
Howard Aronin was supposed to host, and so I had Paul Moonjean pretend to be Howard Aronin and do all of Howard's jokes as Howard. It was great.
Which was the best thing for Moonjean because he shouldn't do any of his jokes ever.
No.
I'm just kidding. Paul, you're the best. I love you, man. Are you watching? You're probably not.
Paul, I love you, but your tattoo looks stupid.
Shots fired, ladies and gentlemen. Shots fired. Well, one thing I love about Giggle Bash, dude, is all the amount of work that you put into it every single week. I mean, I mean, how many number of comics have you had on that show on the roster?
Great show.
Booking
like 500, something like that.
It's insane, and that's something that gives the comedy community, all of us in LA, a place to grow and place to kind of just get stage time, and you give that to people, and it's such a huge thing. And that's what I love about Acme Comedy Club, because they give you the chance to do that. And another plug for GoFundMe.com/SaveNoHo Theaters, because Acme Comedy is part of that. And we want to see more of Nick Wuthrich and Giggle Bash, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want to see. Giggle Bash.
Well, hopefully we will. Yeah. I've been in contact with Dan, the owner of Acme, and hopefully, we can't really make any plans until the orders are lifted, but I hope to get things back up and running. And it's an awesome theater, and they've been there for us, not just for us, but several comics we know, through thick and thin, and Dan's been awesome. And so, we look forward, Katie and I look forward to bringing the show back, hopefully by June, at the latest. Just we have no idea when all this is gonna, when we're gonna be legally allowed to laugh again.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can keep laughing right now on Facebook Live. Get up for Nick Wuthrich, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm gonna show his porn real quick, just to put it on there. I forgot to show this. Brian McDaniel. Actually, I forgot to put that on there. He has a new album out that's called Brian McDaniel No Filler. Available on iTunes and Spotify, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So check him out because he's awesome. It's an amazing album. And check it out and support Brian McDaniel. So coming up right now, we're gonna do you guys believe in magic?
Oh shit.
Magic.
I don't know the words.
When the music is groovy, it makes you feel happy like an old-time movie.
Do you believe in magic? Well, I hope you guys believe in magic, because our one and only Sean Dury from the show is going to do some magic for you guys.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody at home. We're going to do a magic trick. Yes. We're going to do a magic trick that you can follow along with. So the first thing I want you to do is choose a number in your head between 5 and 15. Don't say it out loud. Just think of any number between 5 and 15. And we're going to look over here at our wheel of mystery. Now you can go ahead and actually, I'm going to get it on the screen here. You can put your finger on the screen to follow along. And what you're going to want to do is first put your finger right here on the X. Now, whatever number you thought of between 5 and 15, I want you to go ahead and count them out. So if you chose 9, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you would keep your finger on that yellow one right there. Whatever number you chose, go ahead and count it off. And I'll give you a second right now to do that. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. And keep your finger, go ahead on whatever color you ended up on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this green one here and this purple one and our X. So we are somewhere in this circle now. Now, wherever you ended up, for instance, I chose 9 and ended up here. Now I want you to go the opposite direction, your secret number. So you would start going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever your number might have been. So go ahead and I'll give you a chance to do that right now. Go to the opposite direction, your secret number. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a couple here. I don't think anybody is here at this pink one here. And I don't think anybody is here at this brown one here. Or this green one right here. And I don't think anybody is at this pink one either. Now, wherever you are right now, I want you to count 4 either direction. Go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4 from where you're at on the remaining dots. Now I'm gonna get rid of a few more right now. You've counted. Gonna get rid of this and this. Now I don't think anybody is actually on yellow or blue. And I don't think you're on this one or this blue either. You're either this red or this orange. Now, if I have anything to do with it and I'm magic, I think you are actually the red one right there. And I'm going to double down on that because I didn't think you were just at the red. I think you were really at the red.
Oh my God.
Shall we, those at home, I hope you ended up there too, if you can follow directions.
Sean Dury.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is like some Harry Potter shit. What the hell?
Can I tell you a story? When Sean Dury first started learning magic a couple years ago, he would just like be casually doing something. He'd be like casually being like, hey, check this out, check this out, check this out. I'd go to his house, he'd be like, check this out. One time we were at Loft and we'd finished up a show and it's just me and him. It's just me and Sean, and we're walking, we're getting ready, and we're in the middle of the stage. He goes, hey, check this out. And he opens his hand, and in his hand is a mint, like a breath mint, like a circular breath mint. And I was like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? And all of a sudden, it just started flying in the sky. It flew in the sky, and it flew up, and it flew into his fucking mouth. I shit myself. He is not normal. He is not a normal person. It is something else. It's really something else.
He's ascended.
God. Dude, you blow my mind every time you do something. It's insane.
I have a lot of fun doing it, and I hope that worked for all of our viewers.
It
at home.
worked.
I hope you felt
That's
some
cool,
magic.
man.
We lost some people on the live because you blew their fucking mind. They were like,
What is this
bullshit.
witchcraft?
Actually, the delays.
Well, give it up for the show with Adam and Sean. You can follow Sean. He does magic tricks during their shows. I also forgot, give it up for Nick Wuthrich, guys, on Instagram at Nick Wuthrich.
Hey, I have an Instagram.
Hey.
I have so many papers over here. I keep forgetting to do it. So, sorry, guys. So I gotta say, we are here to benefit Loft Ensemble. Once again, Loft Ensemble Venmo. If you guys are able to donate anything, $5, $1, $2, whatever you want to donate, you can donate to it. But we also do have other sponsors, guys. And right now, I want to pop up one of our other sponsors for you guys because these guys are the best in the biz.
Hey, Toothpick. Yo.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm cleaning up the mess.
What do you mean clean up the... What are you using, a knockoff brand? There's streaks and you're smearing all over the place.
That's all we had.
What do you mean that's all we got? We got Windex.
No shit.
Come on, you're better than that. You know you always use Windex for that streak-free shine.
I don't know where my head was at. Hand it here. Hey, now this is how you cover up a murder. Oh, wow, look at that. It's coming right off.
Ladies and gentlemen, nothing like a mystery shot.
Nice.
That's
was
very
fun.
Tarantino.
That was so Windex is one of our sponsors, guys. Make sure you're keeping it clean at home, washing your hands and stuff. Oh wait, that's not reviewing review. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I thought I was still on the screen. Am I having a fucking okay, great.
Does anybody know if anyone's dead now? Like people can just be dead. No one knows.
What, on the Facebook? Oh well, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Hey, don't worry about it. Am I right, Paul? Huh?
You know, they're dead. They're dead. What are you gonna do about it? Hold on, hold on.
So let me check in with you, Paul. How you doing, man? You keeping it clean? You using Windex and stuff, huh?
You know, I'm keeping it clean. I was sick a little while ago. Pretty sure I had the coronavirus, and
What?
yeah, that was not fun. What's kind of astounding to me is like the stupidity that I read online daily. Like there are actually motherfuckers out there who believe 5G towers are giving you coronavirus. Like, where's your fucking head? How do you think this works? Have you never read a history book of how pandemics occur? Do you not see how anything? The Spanish flu, we learned it in school. But no, nothing at all. They're over here, they're blaming everyone else. I just kind of went off. Okay.
Way to go, Paul.
You know,
Guys, this has been a real talk moment with Paul Brodo, ladies and gentlemen. I love when he goes on a little rant, and we never know when it's going to go and when it's going to pop. But it's always funny and it's always good.
you never know
Feel
when
positively affected by your rant.
And make sure when you do go off on a big real talk with Paul Brodo rant, you use Windex to clean up that mess, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the best.
I'm not saying someone's dead in LA, but don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Give it up for Paul Brodo, ladies and gentlemen, at ZipAPaint. Find him on Instagram. He's actually Twitter famous too, guys. Follow him on Twitter too. He's the best.
I'm Twitter pated.
We're going to switch it up right now. And I know you guys are like, you know what? I might swipe off this. I might not swipe off. I kind of like want to take a break from the comedy. And I kind of just want to like maybe dance and just feel something in my soul. You know what I mean? So right now, we're going to switch it up. And this next performer coming up is one of our very special musical guests. He's a Loft Ensemble member. He's incredible. He's one of my best friends in the world. And this is Lavalle Stacy, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Lavalle Stacy. Ow!
Something tells me that after I do this, I won't be the same. It ain't drugs, it ain't lust, but it feels like it's numbing my pain. Now, I've been hurt for so long, I forgot how to love without strange. Something tells me you know what I mean, and you feel the same. Now there ain't no choir, but I hear the angels sing. Holy as water falling from heaven's feet. Oh baby, there ain't no water, but I can't help but pray. Baby, tell me this feeling I'm feeling is not in vain.
You see inside me. And you stood beside me. Ain't it something when they see you and still want to be with you? Now I ain't easy to love. I won't promise I'll change. Something tells me you know what I've been through. You feel the same, the same, the same. There ain't no quiet, no. I hear the angels sing. Holy yes, falling from heaven's feet. Oh baby, there ain't no altar, no. But I can't help but pray. Baby, tell me it's not in vain. Oh baby, it ain't a choir. I swear I can hear the angels sing. Holy yes, water falling from heaven's feet. Oh baby, there ain't no water. Still I can't help but pray. So tell me, babe. Love you. And you sit there and you are held hostage by the lack of the right moment to say how you feel. But you find it. You definitely find it, and you start to say the words. And somewhere amidst that conversation, you realize it ain't gonna happen. Because in your world, they are the epitome of perfection. And you're a creep. When you were here before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. You're so very special. Wish I was special. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. The hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. It's so very special. Wish I was special, but I'm a what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here, no. You're running, you're running, you're running and running, running. Stop running, run, you run, you run. What the hell to me? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so special. I wish I.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lavalle Stacy. Give it up for Lavalle Stacy, ladies and gentlemen. God, you're incredible.
Thanks, man.
Just
With
like
perfect continuity.
it was what?
With perfect continuity.
Perfect continuity, right? Look at that with the blue and everything. It's just, dude. I wish we were live right now so I can just feel. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen you live so many times,
Yeah.
and just you put so much heart and just emotion into your singing, which is it blows your mind. 'Cause,
I was in here seeing holy shit, so many times. My mom just came in and she goes, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like, "Mother, I'm watching someone sing." Leave me the fuck alone, mother. My friend is talented.
I love how you just went Buster Bluth on everyone right now. What do you want, mother?
Mother.
Yeah.
My mother's been staying with us this whole quarantine, and I switched into calling her mother from this point forward.
Mother. Well, mother, Lavalle, you're incredible, man. I wanted to ask you were supposed to be on the March 26th show, so we could sit down and talk. But let's just talk over Zoom. You know what I mean?
Let's do that.
I ask someone this all the time. What were you like as a kid, and what was the dream of it all? Did you always want to be a singer? You're also a dancer.
Yeah, like I do a lot of things. Like I like to sing and dance and act, and I just like to tell a story any way that I can. And I remember as a kid, people would ask, people always ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? And mine always changed. And every time something different. And then I became a sailor. I joined the Navy, and then in the Navy, I did my first play in 2010, I think. And I was like, oh, I didn't want to be any of those things. I wanted to be all of those things, but not for very long. So, but yeah, I used to find myself though, growing up, I would find myself sitting in a dark room, just singing my feelings. And my mom, I have two moms, and so my birth mom that raised me the majority of my life, she told me to like, singing isn't your thing. She's like, you can dance and you are great at it. She was like, but leave the singing for somebody else. And I was like, well, I don't do it for you. I do it because it makes me feel better. So
yeah.
I kept
And you were
doing
like, well, mother, you don't know what I'm about.
You don't know, mother.
You don't even know. Well, that's amazing. I mean, you're following your dream. I mean, depending on people like saying like, I was actually I was watching this thing about Pauly Shore, where he auditioned in front of his mom at the Comedy Store back in I guess it was like the late 80s, early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And he was dancing on stage and doing like comedy bits like that. And his mom told him to like, just stick to the dancing. You can't do comedy, which is like, and now he's, one of the biggest comedy stars. Well, he still is, but Biodome back in '94, but you know what I mean? He's still one of the best. But I love that, that you followed your dream and now you're singing and you're letting your story out through your vocals, through your voice. And I mean
and I love the whole because I'm like, a lot of times we will sing songs and like they take us somewhere, and then it's like, I personally like the live theater aspect of performing, and so I want to infuse storytelling with the music. So that's why I try to keep a narrative throughout each song in between, to segue, to like flow and transport. Yeah,
I love that. And you are a member at Loft Ensemble, ladies and gentlemen, at Loft Ensemble. And you're an incredible actor, dancer. You're a model too. I mean, come on, Look at him go. And you were actually on the New York fashion, what was it? The New York Sex and the City's fashion trend, was it? What was it?
What?
Weren't you? I was looking at your bio. There was something on your About Me that said you did something for, was it Sex and the City, or was it was something New York fashion? Maybe they were the host.
Well, I used to model for New York Fashion Week.
Okay.
Was that it?
Maybe that's what it was. Sex and the City presents New York Fashion Week. Is that what it was?
Oh, so Sex and the City is a fashion brand that produces and coordinates fashion events.
Oh, so it's not like Samantha and all the girls. It's,
no. That's an East Coast thing. Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. I love it. Well, Lavelle, you're amazing. Your album Hearts and Bruises is coming out soon, right?
Yeah. So we're working on production of that, and as well as the concert. Actually, by the way, everybody, Sean Dury is my guitarist in my band Pages, because I'm not a solo. I'm not a solo artist.
Hold on. Adam, are you in here? Adam left.
Did we lose Adam?
We lost Adam.
No, I'm here. I had to move because I'm here.
Did you know Sean's in another band? Did you know that?
Yeah, I did, and something we have to talk about. It's a discussion. We have to talk offline with each other about it.
Now this is a show.
But actually, Sean played the guitar that I sang to.
It was actually very sweet. Genuinely, it felt like Lavelle asked me if it was okay. It was actually really funny. He came to me like a when you propose to a woman and you go to parents. He was like, I have a question for you. And I was like, what's up? And he was like, I wanted to ask Sean if you're cool with if Sean would be allowed to be in my band. And I was like, yeah. What?
If it's cool.
I was like, what?
That's incredible.
It's amazing.
Well, Lavelle, you're one of the best in the biz. I love you, and thank you for doing this. I can't wait to get you on a live show soon, so we can just feel the emotion and just get lost in the moment with you on stage. Guys, if you want to follow at Lavalle Stacy at Instagram, get ready for his for Hearts and Bruises coming out soon. Another musical guest.
Thank you.
That I love. What's that?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Zoom is so fucking weird. Let's talk about that, guys. It's like
It really is.
It's like I hear something in my head and I'm like, what's that? What? This next guy coming up, I love him. He's a member at Loft Ensemble. Also, he's become one of my best friends in the world. And once again, best friends in the world. And he was on the show a couple months ago, and he actually helps us with all the sound and everything that goes on with it because he's a musical genius. Guys, get the round of applause going for my man, Ben Rawls.
Yeah. What's up, baby? We love you. I don't know about genius, but I make things screech and holler. So, hello, am I there? Am I muted?
I think. Did we mute you?
I guess that just wasn't funny.
No.
No, we're here.
Yeah, we're live from my bedroom. This is where we make music and stuff. I got a bunch of new stuff, and like we're making music and stuff like that. So,
I love it.
All right, Mike. Since you wanted original, do you want old or new?
I just want to feel the Ben Rawls experience.
That's y'all hear me? Bango. I believe we are recording. Yep.
Raise money tonight. The show's raising money tonight. Yeah, it's already a couple $100.
Shaking to my fingertips, my heart pounding in my chest. When you turn and you bite your lip, I'm not worried, but soon to the next. 'Cause I get lost in this moment, lost in those big blue eyes. You hold my hand as I walk away, begging me not to leave, but to stay. So go and make me go and make me go and make me stay. Go and make me go and make me go and make me stay. Sit down and ask for some water to calm my unsettled nerves. You sit down and you make me stronger. It's not something that's put into words. Go and make me go and make me go and make me shake. Go and make me go and make me go and make me shake. So go and make me go and make me go and make me shake. So go and make me go and make me go and make me shake. So go and make me go and make me go and make me shake. Go and make me go and make me go and make me shake. So go and make me go and make me go and make me shake. All right, Mikey, that's the first song I ever wrote, and
Awesome.
figured I'd bring it back for you. some legit adolescent B-Rawls. That's all I got. That's all I got for you, man. We're recording.
Yeah.
It made me shake. It made me shake.
I make you shake. I just want to make you shake, baby. That's all. Hey,
You want to do one more?
do we have time for one more?
I don't know. Facebook. You want to see? You just want to see one more?
Yeah.
They do. Come on.
All right.
Come on, make a shake, baby. Make a shake.
And then you're all gone. And then you're all of a sudden all gone. All right. All right. That's an old song. This is a new song. Spending my nights alone, spending my days alone, spending my life another nameless face in the crowd, wishing my life would flip and turn upside down. Oh my Lord, the pen is mightier than the sword, but before I die, I will cry. Maybe I wanna scream. Maybe I wanna yell. Maybe it's just me, alone in my room, alone with the view of the things that I failed to do. The evening spent in bed, hiding from my death. I'm up at dawn just to waste my time staring at the trees. I'm out of the day that maybe this is just what I need. Oh my Lord, maybe I wanna scream. Maybe I wanna yell. Maybe it's just me, alone on the stage, the lights on my face, dreams of what I could be someday. If you're out there, I want you to bob your head with me, yeah? Let's rock it. Wherever we are. Come on. My girlfriend looks at me like I'm crazy. Oh, my Lord, the pen is mightier than the sword. Before I lie, I will fly. Maybe I've got to scream. Maybe I've got to yell. Maybe I wanna sing sweet. Maybe I wanna sing soft. Maybe I wanna whisper low, so damn low, no one else in the world will know.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
Love it.
Paul
That's way longer than 6 minutes, Mike.
That's what every one of my ex-girlfriends always said. I just want a quickie. Just get a quickie going in there, all right? Some of them are probably watching. They probably clicked off right when I hit my monologue, so it's fine. Ben, thank you. You're the man, dude. Thank you for doing this. How you been
You're the man,
holding
man.
up with the quarantine? I know you're a big outdoorsy guy. You're a big rock climber and stuff. You're very,
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of pull-ups. I bought new shoes. They're fancy. They're cool. I won't get to use them for a while, but they're cool. They match my computer. You've been looking at it, man. I'm recording music. I've been holed up with my beautiful girlfriend and the dog, making music and just trying to stay productive and stay sane and not get on her nerves too much, sort of thing.
Well, you guys are you're the cutest couple, I think, in the world. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
You and Victoria.
That's a lot of.
Kind of do you remember when Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt used to date? And you're like these two hot people,
Aren't they back together or some shit? Literally, I saw them on the tabloids today. Apparently, Brad and Jen are back together. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys should just have a baby just for the sake of having a pretty person.
To be a pretty person.
I think what happened is Brad Pitt probably came to a cabaret show and seen you in Victoria and was like, "What the fuck did I do with my life?" You know what I mean? So I want to talk about that too. Is you host an amazing show at Loft Ensemble once again, ladies and gentlemen. Loft Ensemble, the best place in the world.
Venmo, send us them.
What's that?
Send us them dollars, Venmo.
Venmo, baby, Venmo it all.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar, make it rain on them lofts. All right. If anyone was gonna cut out now's the time to cut off the live feed.
No, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. It's just getting good. It's just getting good.
We got another performer.
I just got muted.
I got muted.
Bree Pavey, ladies and gentlemen. She's our director right now through this whole Zoom thing. You host an amazing show called The Cabaret at Loft, which gives up and coming singers and musicians the space and the stage time, and you just let them grow and just it's always an amazing show. And I mean, do you want to talk about it a little bit about what cabaret means to you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we did our Zoom earlier this week, or last Friday, right?
Who knows? Who knows what time it is? Who knows what day?
Who knows what day it is? What fucking day is it? No. So we did our Zoom. And our Zoom what meant a ton to me because I've been doing this show kind of nonstop for the last, I think about 2 years. It's coming up about maybe 23, 24 months. I think we maybe took 1 month off for moving or something. But even still, we did shows at the New Space for the opening gala and stuff like that. So we've been doing shows every single month for some of the most talented people that you would never know about unless they're given a chance to come up on stage and sing it out. So I can do nothing but thank Mr. Adam Chambers and Bree Pavey for asking me to come in to help with this show a couple of years ago, because they were like, if you just want to do it, that'd be great. And I was like, yeah, I could do that, I think. All I've ever done was throw shows since I was a teenager, so I fit right in at home, and I like being the guy that makes everybody sound good and gives them a spot to shine. So,
well, you're an amazing guy.
Specials,
thank you for giving us.
I have to shout them out because the specials that we have just recently put out that we started the show off with, and that you'll see later, Ben did all the sound for those shows and was a huge intricate part of how that all was executed. So big old deal.
I want to know how much of my sound did they actually use.
It was a huge execution. So
well, you're incredible, man. You're one of the most knowledgeable guys I know. I mean, look at your setup. You built a computer yourself.
I did. It's right here.
And thank you so much for doing this, man. And guys, check him out at Loft Ensemble. This is at Ben Rawls on Instagram.
that's me.
Check out all his stuff and watch him on Cabaret.
You guys, with this setup behind me now, you guys will have an album soon. You'll have some music you can listen to online very, very soon.
You're the best. I love it. Give it up, Ben Rawls, ladies and gentlemen. I just got word that we have another sponsor. They wanted me to give them a shout out on here, so I'm going to show a video of one of our sponsors, guys.
Oh.
Listen, man, you're my best friend, and I love you, so I need to get this off my chest. I went to the doctors, and they said I have this rare disease and chances are I'm not gonna make it. But I signed up for this testing, and I'm hoping we can beat this thing, and I'm gonna stay positive and stay strong. I just wanted to tell you, because I love you.
I also have to tell you something. I signed up for something myself, a newsletter. And I just found out that Arby's is giving away a free signature sandwich with only the purchase of a regular size soft drink. 2 fish sandwiches for $4.99 with curly fries.
Such a good deal.
Arby's 2 for $5 crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches. Arby's, we have the meat.
We have the meats, ladies and gentlemen. We have the meats.
Give me that
It's the
meat,
name of
Mike.
my first special coming out. It's my first singing album. Is We Have the Meats. Did anyone leave? Anyone leave yet? Okay.
No. Hey, wait,
guys, this next comic coming up, one of my best friends in the world. He tours all over the place. I've known him for a long time. He's the fucking best. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Justin Foster.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That is that video. You were actually the first person to get coronavirus, I think. That was a prequel to it. I like Zoom because I can scroll around and see who's not laughing. That's my favorite. See which square I'm gonna have a resentment against after the show is over. This is exciting. Mike, thanks for having me on. Mike's been trying to get me to do this show for like 2 years. I've been turning him down for 2 years. I think he started coronavirus. I think this is his. I still try to tell him I was booked tonight. He didn't fall for it. So here we are. Oh man. We're doing it, man. We're out here. This is fun, man. This is I'm good, dude. Stop protesting. Please stop. All these people are trying to go back to work. I'm like, you're ruining this for me. This is the best it's ever been for me, you know? I'm getting paid to Netflix and chill by the government. Like, don't ruin this for me. I have made so much money in the last month. Dude, who knew not doing comedy for 2 months would be the most money I would make in 15 years? You know what I mean? This is amazing. I love it. I did a virtual show the other night. There was 7,000 people watching. Who knew it took a plague to make me famous? You know what I mean? It was the biggest, the biggest show of my career. I didn't even have to put on pants. It was amazing. Stop marching. I got a savings account now. 4 more years. No. Oh man. No. Thanks a lot, Obama. No, I'm kidding. I'm not political, please. I'm not allowed to vote. And I'm trying to stay off am trying to limit my social media. I'm trying to stay off. I have unfollowed more people in the last month than I have in like 12 years. It's gone. 5G towers gone. You know, any sort of crazy math graph about how bad it's not or how bad it is, gone. You're out of here, all of you, gone. There's no middle ground on Facebook. It's either oh, it's just the flu, or the world is on fire and we're all gonna die. No, you know what I mean? Like, just relax. It's the end of the. It's not the end of. It's not the apocalypse. We can still Postmates Yogurt Land. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Had a banana split brought to my apartment in my pajamas. We're gonna be okay. You know what I mean? They keep showing me. They still keep getting ads on Facebook for boner pills, which I think is hilarious to me. I'm like, who have you been talking to? No, such a weird marketing campaign. Hey, are you having a hard time staying erect during death and plagues? We got you. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I'm just waiting on my order to come in. I'm in a new relationship, you guys. That's what's going on with me. I'm brand new. I'm gonna see Brian McDaniel's face for the screen. Okay. He goes, boo. It's with Brian McDaniel, so I should clarify that. Oh, it's weird having two bottoms in a relationship, and I don't know. I'm in a new relationship. We started dating. Some of you guys know who it is. We started dating a month before this started, and she moved in with me because her roommate had it. So yep. So that's what's going on. Yeah. We dated for 2 days, and now we're living together. We are the lesbian couple, and it's crazy how fast a relationship like moves when you move in together that fast, you know, because the first week she was here, she was all like, you know, real prim and proper. She'd go to the bathroom, she'd turn the sink on and like light a candle. Week 2, she was just burping in front of me. You know what I mean? It was like, it escalated so fast. Yesterday she got mad at me. She farted in her hand and threw it at me. You know what I mean? Like, escalated so fast. And we've been trying to do like weird things while we're in quarantine. We're watching porn with each other, and I'd never suggest watching porn in a new relationship. You find out a lot about that person. I found out that we have very different tastes in pornography. That's what I found out. Come on. She pulled up her video. It was one girl and 12 dudes. I was like, what is happening right now? That is so many dudes. Come here. Then she pulled up mine. She goes, let's look at yours. It was just 2 beautiful women making love by a fireplace. That's what I was watching. She goes, where are all the guys? I'm like, you took them all. They're all in yours. It's crazy, man. My porn now is just, I'm a germaphobe. My porn now is just watching people washing their hands. Videos of hand washing videos. That's all I'm watching. My girlfriend's younger than me. She has blue hair and a lip ring. Midlife crisis. What's up? It's funny when we go out. It's funny when we go out in public because people don't know if I'm the boyfriend or just concerned stepdad. You know, it's very confusing. They don't know if it's a date or if I'm talking to her about the dangers of sharing needles. They're very confused. She's hot with blue hair. I'm old and bald. They're like, oh, there's Margin Homer. I get it. She gets mad. She says guys don't show any emotion. That's the problem with men. You don't show any emotion. Cut to last night. We were watching Forrest Gump and I'm crying. She's like, are you crying, you pussy? I'm like, that's why we don't show emotion. She reached, I swear to God, she reached in her purse and when I was crying, because it's a sad mood. He looks at his mom and goes, why are you dying, mama? I cry every single time. She reaches into her purse and hands me a tampon. I was like, this is why we don't show emotions, because y'all are evil. It's her. She's in her 20s, and my 2 roommates are in their 20s, and I'm 39, and I'm like the grandpa of the house. Like, it's brutal. You know what I mean? It's really bad. Like 39 is not old, but to them, I'm ancient. It's like really, it's like they caught me making oatmeal in my robe the other day. Like that's not a good look. I heard one of my roommates on the phone talking to his girlfriend. He's like, "I'd love for you to come over, but you know, one of our roommates is in the high risk category." I was like, 39. You don't want to be described as high risk. That's not a good look. Oh my god! I'm a germaphobe, and my girl is too casual, man. She's just too casual about it. You know, in the 20s, they don't care; they're invincible. You know, like we went to CVS to pick something up, and there was a dude open mouth coughing. I was like, "Can we wrap this?" She's like shopping, like looking at prices. Like the plague is behind us. Like let's go. Right? She's like, I wonder if they have onion powder here. I was like, I'm not looking for the spice rack at Walgreens. Like, let's wrap it up. Good. I'm actually the only guy that I'm like one of the only guys she's been with. She was like with women for years and years before me, which really makes me feel like a man. You know what I mean? That's a really, it's like her brain's like women, Justin, man, close enough, you know? I thought that's why I showed her the porn. I thought that like maybe she would recognize some of them, but she didn't. She wasn't. It's cool. We just both scissor all day. It's fun. But she's too cad. My ex-girlfriend was like, she was like one of those girls who was like very like meticulous and very like safety first. She would, you know what I'm talking about? Like she would put like the tape like on the screen of her laptop so people couldn't see her. You know what I mean? Like that type of like preparedness. My new girl is the opposite of that. She could be walking late at night and see a guy in a mask. Like, oh, where'd you get that mask? That's really nice. Is that a ski mask? Like, she's just too casual. She goes jogging around a reservoir alone. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, who are you? We get doing Pilates in the screeching shack. Like, what's happening right now? I started seeing a therapist before all this happened. Mike, am I doing okay on time? Is this good? We have like 3.
Do you think?
Cool. I only have 1 more minute total, and like ever of comedy. I did a show the other night, and they were like, "This." That's up my intro the other night. Like, this comic coming up just celebrated 15 years of comedy on Monday. I was like, "Don't say that, please don't say that." No. And also, celebrated is a very loose term. It's very hard to celebrate. Making more money on unemployment is not cause for celebration. Like that is not. We don't celebrate that. You can't celebrate in quarantine. It's so quarantine. I still wake up. I don't know if you guys do this. I still wake up in the morning and make a pot of coffee. Like I got shit to do. Like that's what's funny to me. Like, oh, I got a big day of Netflix and checking my temperature. You know what I mean? Like, where am I going? I'm not doing anything. Celebrate. Crack out the Martinellis. I started I'm gonna be selling bats after my show if anybody wants. Bree, are you there? Oh, is Bree on mute? I love Bree.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. I'm sorry, I just didn't hear you laughing, so I didn't know.
I've been laughing.
She's like, be funny, asshole. Oh my god. I just love meeting all these other people on here that have other shows there that I can do besides Mike's. That's why I'm here. So I can flake on Mike for 2 more years. Sorry, man, busy. Sorry. This one's not going to come as a shock. This next joke. I was seeing a therapist for a while. Oh, Adam's drinking rosé. God bless you. Why am I doing crowd work on Zoom? Justin, shut up. Side note, thank you all for being Zoom ready. I appreciate all your backgrounds look great. This is the new Zoom culture is killing me. The only thing this thing has taught me is how disgusting most of my friends live. That's the only thing I've learned through all this. You ever hop on a Zoom meeting with someone you respect and be like, "Ooh, what are you doing with your life? Like, what's happening? Why is there a mattress on the floor? You're 40. Get it? You're 40. Looks like a Dexter kill room. Like, I respected you. Like, what is just a can of chili on the ground? Not much better. It's hard to social distance in a city where everyone has 13 roommates. Can we talk about that for a second? No gatherings are 10 or more. I'm like, that's my living room every single day. You just Coachella. Can't even do anything. Is that the baby crying? Oh.
No, it's not mine. Not fucking mine.
It might be mine. I have no idea.
Baby don't look like me.
I do have stepdad vibes. I should. I look like a dad who just relapsed. That's my look right now.
Oh my God. That's fucking funny.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I'm calling my mom. I'm like,
oh, Mom, what's up? Adam's mom into it or not? She's not feeling it?
No, she's cooking. She can't hear you.
Oh.
I can. I'm just telling her how funny you are.
Tell your mom I'm on Instagram @JustinComic. I am losing followers in this pandemic. I don't know if they're dying or just not following me. What's happening? But this is. All right. Can I talk about my therapist and then get the fuck out of here? I've got to watch Stranger Things here in a second, and I know I'm still on Breaking Bad season 2. I got stuff to do. I started seeing it's an LA therapist though, so she also has roommates, and we have to be quiet. She just sits there and it's weird. She's too casual too, man. She just chain smokes cigarettes while I talk. I'm like, am I stressing you out right now? Like, what am I?
Yeah, you are.
Like you lose all. Someone else is about to light a cigarette right now. You just lose all credibility as a therapist when you chain smoke cigarettes. Can we talk about that? She's like, you need better coping mechanisms. I'm like, you're on your 3rd Marlboro. What are you talking about? I was talking to her. She goes, so what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you this week? I was like, I just don't feel seen. I could just feel invincible. I feel like people don't take me seriously or pay attention to me. And she goes, well, how does that make you feel, Jason? And I was like, okay. You would think for $100 an hour she could learn my first name. You know what I mean? Like that's not. I give Starbucks $10. I give Starbucks $10 and they get it right every single time. You know what I mean? She smells like cigarettes. She takes all my money. She can't remember my name. I'm like, you a therapist or a Vegas casino? Like, what are you right now?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. This is a tragedy. I make light of it that I'm enjoying being at home and making money, but this is a tragedy. And it reminds me of like other tragedies that I've lived through, like I think the biggest one would be 9/11, and I was talking to my girlfriend about it because I'm older, we were talking about it. She goes, do you remember where you were on 9/11? I was like, I do. I was like, I hate to say this, but I was so hungover that I actually didn't wake up till 7 p.m. on 9/11. Like that's a truth. I woke up, my head was pounding, my keys were gone. I was like, well, this day couldn't get any worse. And I asked her, because she's younger, I go, do you remember where you were at on 9/11? She goes, I do. She goes, I was in class. George Bush was reading me a story. All right, my name's Justin Foster. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Give it up for Justin Foster.
Thanks. That was fun. Thank you. I don't know why this doesn't work.
I was wondering if that was plugged in.
I gotta say something, Justin. I gotta say something, man. I'm going to jump in on here. I gotta say something. That was the hardest I've laughed since this whole shit went down.
Really? Thank you.
Genuinely, that was so fucking. That was amazing. That was like euphoric. Thank you, my friend. That was
Thank
exactly
you, Adam.
what
I appreciate that. Thank
really.
you.
Well, now I know that you.
Yeah, Mike, step up your game.
Yeah, now I know that you and your baby didn't like my monologue. So thanks, Adam. Took a lot of time on those jokes, buddy. No, Justin. I know you keep saying like the 15-year thing, but that's such a huge. I was going to ask you about that, dude. Like you've been doing comedy 15 years. It's amazing, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if amazing is the word or just stubborn, but.
Well, it shows in your writing. It shows in your performance. I remember when I first moved to LA and went to Flappers. I seen you drop into one of the shows, and I was like, "Who is this fucking guy? You fucking crushed, dude.
Thanks, man. Thanks,
and
murder.
You've always been so generous to me too. Because when I used to host a show at Flappers in Burbank. Give it up for Flappers. I don't know if I mentioned Flappers at the top, guys. Flappers Burbank. turned their entire comedy club into a grocery store.
That's dope.
And are doing like a takeaway menu and all that stuff. And they're doing a lot of stuff for the comedy community. But so give it up for Flappers if you can, ladies and gentlemen. Check those guys out, the menu and stuff. But
I'll be bagging groceries there after this. So if you guys
But you've always been so generous to me and doing like my Eat Drink Improv show that I did, and you always fucking brought your A game, dude. It was just, you always were fucking killer.
Yeah, that was the best show, I think. I think performing in front of improv performers, like there's nothing better than that, because they're all like supportive and like we're all on the same team. Like comedy, comedy audiences are like, you better be funny, you asshole. And so,
yeah,
your shows are always great because they're like, we're all entertainers, we're all good. Versus like comedy, they're like, yeah, prove it. That's my therapist. Make me laugh, funny boy. I love those shows. We should do those shows again in 2023 when comedy starts.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Well, I hope it does pop back up. What have you been doing? Have you been doing okay during quarantine and stuff, man?
Dude, I'm living my best life. This is the happiest I've been in so long.
Family's all good in Texas and whatnot?
I haven't talked to him. I don't give a shit. I don't know. I told my mom I couldn't talk because of quarantine. They were like, LA doesn't want us on the phones. 5G towers, Mom. I'm sorry. I'd love to talk to you, but I can't.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. You're one of the I wanted to have you on the live show to talk to you. So I'm going to have you on the live show again in 2 years, I think.
I think I booked that night, but thank you.
Let me ask you a question. What were you like as a kid, and what was the dream of it all, man? Did you always want to do stand-up comedy?
Yeah, I did. I hate saying it because it does sound cliche, but yeah, if you look at my yearbook from elementary school, it was like voted most likely to be a talk show host and comedian. It was like Justin. So yeah, pretty much since I was a kid, I knew that. I mean, what am I gonna do? Like get a degree and like I don't know. I don't have any other options. This is it. I always think about what if I quit comedy? What would I do? And it's like nothing, absolutely nothing. So.
Well, you have that stage presence, which you're born to be a comic. You just have that. That comedy brain. I mean, look at your punches and everything, dude. You have that comedy style, and it shows 15 years too. And and you tour all over the country too with Drew Lynch too, and you headline your own shows too. You headline all over, man. And
it's been fun.
Do you have any advice for some comics that are watching right now on the live feed on what to do? 15 years in the game, what do you have for up and coming aspiring comics?
Well, I mean, to get serious, I would think what you're doing is great, is producing your own shows. You wanted to be, if you want to talk business for a second, it's you want to be a talk show host, right? You want people in LA to look at you as a comedian talk show host. So what did you do? Did you cry because no one made you a talk show host? You created your own show as a talk show host, which I think is really, really cool and respectable. And, it's I think play to your strengths, you know what I mean? Brian and I, before all this, we would sit down once a week and write for 30, 40 minutes at a diner, drink coffee and write jokes and stuff. So I think it's finding what you want to do, you want to be a comedic band, or, a talk show host or whatever. And then just do that thing. And then people will see you in that role and be like, oh yeah, he should be a talk show host. And you're like, motherfucker, I know, I've been doing it. So yeah, I think just finding the thing that you like and that you want to do, and just doing it. I wanted to be a host type person, so I had a podcast where I interviewed people for almost 5 years, and it got me nowhere, but I did it. And,
dude, that was one of my favorite podcasts. It really was.
Thank you.
I listen to it all the time. Foster the podcast. You can still go back and listen.
Foster the podcast. I like that. Thank you. One person gets it. Thank you. No one else got it.
Yeah, foster the podcast. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you're doing it right, Mike. I think you're doing everything right. And anyone listen, just keep writing and keep having, just keep going up and doing it.
Thanks, man. That's one. I mean, I got to Brian McDaniel. Give it up for Brian McDaniel. One more time. He gave me my first chance actually opening up on the road, which a lot of people, I guess, from Jersey got to see Brian and me. I got to open for him. And it was such a great learning experience too. Give it up. There he is. My man. And because he has been a mentor to me too. He told me the same thing, dude. He's like, he told me do at least 30 minutes of comedy every single day. Whether it's whether it's just send out emails, whether it's just take a class, whatever it is, get up, do an open mic or something. That 30 minutes really does push you forward. And it shows that if you're writing, look at your writing. If you're writing 30 minutes every day and stuff, like you said, getting together with Brian and just shooting the shit and just bouncing ideas back. Your material's killing. You made Adam cry.
Community service, actually, spending 30 minutes just with trying to punch up those jokes.
Yeah.
Judge appointed. Ryan's audio cut out, but I'm assuming it was the ball bust for me, and I'm gonna ignore it. Whatever it was, I probably deserved it. So
yeah. Well, dude, thank you so much for doing the show. You have I was actually there for the live recording of this album. I want to show you guys. This is that's not it right there. Hold on real quick.
That's me on SNL.
That's him on SNL.
Yeah, that's
Justin
awesome.
Foster.
Yeah.
An album called Dangerous. You can catch it on his website or iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. He's the best in the biz. Check him out at Justin Comic on Instagram and follow this man. He's incredible and he's one of my best friends in the world.
Thank you, Mike.
So thank you so much for doing this, Justin.
Thank you for having me. It was a great show.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
One more time, Justin Foster, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, before we close the show out, I want to bump up, if you can, anything at all, Venmo at Loft Ensemble. Am I on the screen? Can you put me on the? I'm on the. There we go. Love it. At Venmo. At Venmo. Are you Venmoing? Okay. Venmo at Loft Ensemble. Anything you can. We're benefiting Loft Ensemble because they're an amazing nonprofit organization and theater that just puts on. Adam, how many shows do you guys put on? Like, you put on a show every 6 weeks. It's insane.
We've done so since we started. We've done over 70 shows since we first started, and probably about 50 of those shows have been original or premieres, and that's pretty cool. I think that's the coolest thing that we can hang our hat on the most.
Yeah.
And then we also do shows like this. Like we do late night shows. We do stand-up shows, and we also do cabaret and all other kinds of. We do a speakeasy show, which is a show where writers get up and read their poetry and spoken word and that kind of stuff. We do all kinds of things. It's just an amazing place for artists to come and go, and Justin's performed there. Everybody that was on the show has performed there before, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. My man, partner in crime, Mr. Paul Brodo. He's actually a Loft member, and he's done a bunch of shows with you guys and has crushed every single one. Paul, tell us about your sold out weekend, baby.
Sold out weekend. Wait, Sound of Silence?
Sound of Silence, baby.
Yeah. That was the first show I did there, and that was really cool. It was one of my favorite shows that I performed in, actually.
Very cool.
But yeah, like everything that Loft puts on is amazing. It's from original to published works. It's just blows my mind every time.
I love it. Loft. I got to thank Loft for giving me a chance, and I think there's one staple at Loft Ensemble that every single person knows. And what better way to close out our show than our amazing house band? It's the show with Adam and Sean. So give it up for that, ladies and gentlemen, the show with Adam and Sean. Can get to it real quick. Hold on, not SNL. Oh my God.
This is a love song about...
It's about our favorite thing to do to waste time.
Yeah.
Because everybody's got their favorite ways to waste time. You might want to go on a walk or read a book or play video games or something. But this is just our favorite way to waste time.
Yeah, here we go.
It's a love song.
Told me, son, go outside. decide you got to do something with your stupid life. She told me I could do anything if I just follow my dreams. A pilot, a painter, a candlestick maker, a stripper, a lawyer, or the undertaker. None of these things ever appealed to me. My favorite thing will always be jerking off. It's something that I do. It's jerking off alone in my room. I'm a master of my trade. Don't get in my way, 'cause I'll be jerking off every single day. Hey!
My daddy always told me, son, be a man. Get yourself together and make a plan. Find a wife, start a family, have some children for your mama and me.
A son or a daughter, a family, vacations, a house and a mortgage, and no more PlayStations.
None of these things ever appealed to me. My favorite thing will always be
jerking off. It's something that I do. It's jerking off in a Starbucks bathroom. I'm a master of my trade. Don't get in my way, 'cause I'll be jerking off, sipping a latte. Hey! My wife is always yapping about something she read or something that happened to her stupid friends. And I'm not saying I'm not listening, but blah, 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 I'm not listening. And she could say this, she could say that, help with the laundry and take out the trash. None of these things ever appeal to me. My favorite thing will always be jerking off. It's something that I do. It's jerking off alone in my room. I'm a master of my trade. Don't get in my way, 'cause I'll be jerking off, and every single day it's Vaseline and an old dirty sock. It's Vaseline and an old dirty sock.
Everybody, Vaseline and an old dirty sock. It's Vaseline and an old dirty sock. Acapella, Vaseline and an old dirty sock. It's Vaseline and an old dirty sock. One more time, Vaseline and an old dirty sock. It's Vaseline and an old dirty sock. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, Loft Ensemble. We're the show with Adam and Sean.
'Cause it's Vaseline and an old dirty sock. It's Vaseline
and an old dirty sock.
My favorite part of that is when you
Had to find out to do this.
when you do the jerk off and then you win. It's so fucking funny. Every time I see that, it's just the best in the world. It's so funny. Give it up for the show with Adam and Sean, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Great.
Thanks for watching, people.
Yeah, that was our show. So thank you for wasting. If you're wasting time, you could have been jerking off, but you could also be watching us. So
It was a lot of fun. That was good times.
we went. We kind of lost track of time, but who needs time anyway?
What day is it?
Time's a construct. We don't know.
We don't need it. So I want to thank everyone once again. Give it up for the show with Adam and Sean.
Woo!
Brian McDaniel.
Thank you for having us. Thanks everybody for being there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Lavalle Stacy. And Rawls. Foster. My man and partner in crime, Mr. Paul Brodo. Baby for helping us do all this and put it together and direct us through the Zoom process. And once again, if you could anything, Venmo at Loft Ensemble. And we also got to give it up for GoFundMe.com at Save NoHo Theaters, because the NoHo Arts District is a home for so many places for us. I think it's 22 theaters. Is it, Adam?
I think that's Bree would know exactly.
Bree, 22?
That is correct. 22 theaters in 1 square mile. We are the second largest concentration of theaters outside of New York City.
I love that. And it's such a huge thing. And Loft Ensemble is one of the flagships of that. And also Acme Comedy Club, where we have Giggle Bash. And I just got to thank everyone with that. So GoFundMe.com at Save NoHo Theaters and Venmo at Loft Ensemble. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Facebook, you all suck. I think it was in the 20s the whole time. I think after I said my monologue, I think Kai went on there, your baby Adam, and just kind of told everyone to leave.
Yeah, she was over your bullshit.
She was over it.
Yelp review.
Yeah. She's like, what is happening right now?
Good night, guys.
I'm gonna play with this
Her
ball
first word's
more.
gonna be next. Okay. Next.
Yeah, over it.
Over it. But thank you so much to all you performers right now with me. You guys made this night awesome. And thank you everyone for tuning in. And we'll see you again soon. Maybe next month. Who knows? My hair is growing too long, so maybe it won't be next month. I need a haircut. Or keep it going. You know, whatever. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And we appreciate it. We love you. And we out.